Okay, I'm going to do my best MB Wild impression. Here is the Peña XL Swayback. It's really nice being that it has that bolster lock. I could really grip the handle as strong as I want without having it affect the deployment, which is something that really matters to me. Um, I wasn't sure about the size. I'm actually interested to get my chamois today and do a comparison. My really only front flippers or top flippers are the whippersnapper and the Cortex. I had a fifth 23, but that was kind of a flipper. I don't know what we call this, a real flipper. Finding out this is more of a top flipper, which is a little different than what I'm used to, and I'm not sure how I care for it. In comparing it to the Cortex, the detent on this guy is a lot stronger, and I was surprised when I saw that. I really was. Um, but I'll tell you, that little bit of extra detent really makes a great, satisfying open deployment method that I was not aware was going to take place the first time I let her rip. And the pointer finger deployment is actually fantastic too. I actually like this better than the deployment on the Cortex, and I think it has something to do with a little bit of the smaller handle. I know there's not a lot I don't like about the Cortex, but I feel like when I have to do this flip, uh, I don't know, it's just a little bit less of the roundness in the swayback. Gives my palm a very good fitment to get the traction needed to rip that strong detent. I guess you could say because the Cortex doesn't have as strong a detent, I really don't need to muscle up my grip to get that deployment as smooth and as fast as it is. Whereas on the Pena, because of how tight that detent is, and I'm not saying it's tight like it's uncomfortable, but it's tight like, you really got to ramp up and go. It's funny, I was on the Pena website and somebody was complaining that their thumb was all raw because they couldn't deploy it. And if that's the case, I'm sorry because yeah, okay. My thumb can get a little raw if I did this for 20 times in a row, but this is fun. I did not think I was going to like it. And I don't know, my chamois is coming in. I plan on doing a review, but I'm very excited for this guy. And how it actually turned out. And I just want to flip this guy one more time, like I said. And it's so funny. This whippersnapper was such a good fit in my hand, and it really rips open. But the jimping on the top of that blade for the top flip, it is grippy. I mean, you think this is grippy. This is nothing. I mean, not that you need it because the detent on the whippersnapper isn't that strong. But, I guess what the gentleman online is saying, that'll get you. And you need it because if it's not there, you're not going to have enough inertia to rip open that knife and hit the detent. So, for whatever reason, that's the way they did it, and I like it. I'm enjoying it. I thought this was going to be a catch and release, but, I'll be honest with you, this is fun. And, I'm really glad I had the opportunity to pick this up. And thank you, Will, and thank you, everybody that recommended it, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten one. And I'm telling you, that black marcator is nice. I like it. I really do. And maybe one day I'll get myself an extra large Pena custom for real, instead of having to do these Wii production variants. But if the, production variant compares, I don't know, maybe 65% to the custom, then, I'm not sure I'll need to make that jump to that next level. But if it doesn't, if it's, 150% better in the fitment and the action, which I imagine it would be, uh, I think anybody would be happy with the fit and refinement and the deployment of this thing. So leave a comment. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. I was going to throw this into our Instagram group, but now I'm over 4 minutes, and nobody says I have a lack of talking. So I hope you stayed this long. Like, subscribe, enjoy, and make sure to leave a comment. Thanks.